This is the Doctor continuing the Queen's Hand trial against the Storm. I would like to record approximately one of these videos a week because they do take like 3 to 4 hours to do. I just want to do everything in one go. I feel like the last village we did very well in Beaverbrook. 5-year win was great, but I don't think the village was pretty enough. I really need to spend like an extra 30 minutes to like prettify the village. Only thing is I get tired, like mentally tired. So I don't know what the best solution is. I might have to like put a little pause in the middle of the video so I can take like a few minutes to collect myself before resuming the episode so that I can properly make all the villages beautiful. Can't just win, you gotta win with style. The next map we're gonna do has this Untamed Wilds modifier. This is a pretty brutal one. Every dangerous and forbidden glade contains 2 threats instead of 1. We may actually have to open some small glades just to have resources. The 2 threats instead of 1 is actually a huge deal. Like if I don't have the resources to deal with the threats, it could be really bad. Plus it basically eliminates strategies like opening 2 glades on year 2 or something. Like I think it's suicidal to try to do that with this modifier. I don't know, maybe better players than me could do it, but I feel like you can realistically only open 1 glade, at least in the first few years. But we do have some upgrades we can buy to help us with that. So we've got fundamental upgrades, which are always here. They always cost artifacts and machine parts, and you can just buy these for eventually. This is also why you want to settle near the modifiers, so you can get the machine parts and artifacts to get these. But you also have these sort of RNG based upgrades. There's only 25 of these you can get per run, and they're random. So for example, I could get Obsidian Archive expansion, reduces the rate at which Queen's Impatience grows. In the normal mode, where you get all the upgrades, Queen's Impatience is basically never a problem. In fact, it's good to get Queen's Impatience. You like use it to reduce hostility. Queen's Impatience actually, without all those modifiers like decreasing the growth rate, it actually grows pretty quick on this mode. And you can actually lose the game. I've come super close before to losing games by Queen's Impatience. So this is a legitimate concern. The bonus Trapper's Camp, it's good. Like if I can spare the Embarkation points to take it, it's one of the better camps, but I don't know I could spare it. We also have production speed increase, brass force expansion, so plus 2% boost to global production speed. That's always great. And embarkation bonus parts, I don't see me ever taking that, but plus 2% production speed is very good. The last one is reducing consumption of fuel in the hearth. I've never found that to be a problem. Scroll and instance delivery line, too niche, too limited. I don't think those are great. Plus they're really expensive. Like the passive bonus from the Brass Forge is, in my opinion, still better than the Queen's Impatience reduction. But the Trapper's Camp is, I might actually like use that once a run, whereas I don't ever see me doing the parts. However, I think I still gotta go with the plus 2% boost to global production speed. That's just like useful on every single run. So let's do that. Alright, what do we got next? We've got quicker trader arrival, and every settlement starts with 5 additional planks. That's real good. Oh, plus 2% boosted production speed, and you get the villagers embarkation bonus. That's like the best embarkation bonus. I think I have to pick this. I mean, I would love to start with planks, but you can't really pass up villagers. However, if I pick this, I won't be able to do a fundamental upgrade. So I might wait on this a little bit. I might get the... So I want to do the one additional option to choose when choosing blueprints as a reputation reward. I think this can be key to winning. Whereas a couple more villagers, yes, it's great, and it probably shaves like a year off your win. But the right blueprints can shave way more than a year off the win. So I'm gonna get the additional blueprints first. And then that'll be my 2 upgrades for the next run. All right, and then I'm gonna settle here. It's close enough to this ominous presence in case I need it. Plus, I can see what that question mark is. I'm gonna go east, see these question marks, and then all the way southeast to win the game. And like we discussed, I'm just gonna bump the difficulty up 1 prestige level at a time. So prestige 6, buildings cost more. This is the first like significant difficulty bump in my opinion. Dawn's Gate, I don't know, I like that. Fungo Creek, Amber Rock, Bogwater, Gladmire, none of those are good. Stag's Refuge, that's kind of a fun name. Molehill, Flamestead. Be Flamestead. Mirkwood, Blackburn. Harpy's Roost, there are harpies, there we go, that's a good name. I'm gonna take the first group. You got 8 villagers and 2 bonus villagers. It's got less overall resources, but you do start with some boots, and harpies can use boots to keep themselves happy during like the storm. So it's good. Like, don't forget, you don't get the harpy houses, so it's really hard to keep harpies happy. And anything you can have to boost their happiness at this stage is really, really good. So I will take the eggs, the roots, and the wood. Tempting to take the parts, actually, because it's exactly 3. Oh, I have to do my royal resupply. You do have to, I think, pick maybe some obsidian boxes, maybe, but I don't have to do that yet. For now, I'm just gonna do the 4 reserve embarkation points. Get some supplies. It is tempting to actually use some here, but I don't think I should need it. The prestige is low enough. There's gonna be way harder maps. So let's do it. Let's get started. Alright, what do we got? We've got untapped wealth. Gatherers bring back twice the amount of secondary resources when collecting from gathering nodes. Excellent. That's amazing. We've got absorption. Blight Raw Assist takes 5 seconds longer. Shouldn't be a problem. Aura of Fear. All species resolve dropped 100% faster. That is actually, could be a slight problem. All our forest mysteries are tier 2 mysteries. Huh. Got rotting wood. We've seen that. And swarms. You have to build houses. That's not a problem either. This may be a... I mean, the modifier is really hard, but these mysteries are benign. And we don't have any of the higher hostility things. I've never seen, like, a mix like this. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Humans, 6 humans, 4 harpies. Let's just take a look at our glades. Got 3 dangerous and 2 or 4 small glades nearby. We might actually open 1 or 2 of these small glades. We'll see. We'll see how things look. We'll start by building our good old woodcutters camps and then go from there. I suppose we should probably look at the blueprints. Workshop, that's a great one. Brickyard. Yeah. Greenhouse could be really good. If we know where fertile soil is. Maybe I shouldn't pick any of this just yet. Workshop would solve building supplies, which is, of course, great. What's the secondary from this? Leather. The secondary for this is copper and roots. Okay, that's much better. So let's start clearing out some stuff near the hearth. And then you can clear some stuff out here. Put 2 humans, no, 2 harpies and a human in case we need to like forage for stuff or whatever. We might open this dangerous glade next season. We'll see. Stonecutter's camp could be just the thing. One thing is I don't have any plant fibers to make fabric. Oh, and I need to turn off the use of the boots. Alright, what's the best way? I put my stonecutter's camp like that. And then build some roads temporarily like this. Let's get those clay and get the secondary resources. Value added tax. I don't know if we can make trade goods. Modi grain seeds, a new type of grain, gain 3 mushrooms every 10 grain produced. Ugh. I don't know that we can produce grain. Otherwise, that one's pretty good. Might just have to decline, but I don't actually have to pick anything yet. We're just gonna let it be. I really want to take advantage of the drizzle season to get the bonuses. Like getting double the bonus goods is sweet. So you're all doing good stuff there. Let's put down a small trapper's camp. Okay, we get new orders. Do I want to open them now? Or do I want to open them next season? I feel like I should open them at the start of the next season, see if there are any time orders we can do. I don't know like what else I could do in the meantime that would like help, so I'll wait. Yeah, I know about choosing a cornerstone and a blueprint, but no need to make those decisions yet. A lot of free copper. Excellent. A lot of free copper. It's amazing. Alright, let's gather this meat. Just want to take advantage of my untapped wealth as much as possible during this season. And then I'll reassign the villagers to do other stuff. It's so peaceful watching the villagers work, and there are no threats, nothing to worry about right now. Everything's so nice. I only have 6 plant fiber in the bank warehouse, but at least we have wood. Okay, new season. I'm in no rush to mine stuff anymore. Let's start with a trading post. I want to see what sort of things we can trade for. Then we gotta start building our shelters as well. 3 villagers should be enough. And in the meantime, keep chopping down these trees. We're gonna need this wood, don't worry. Alright, what do we got for trade routes? Stone, planks, herbs, oil, nothing we can do right now. Let's do a small or crude workshop and another house. Where else do we need to clear out stuff? We'll just keep doing it here. Auto save, very good. We got our first shelter down. Let's put it right there. I need another shelter. We're gonna, at the very least, need some bricks and planks, like no matter what. So let's put 2 humans in to start making some planks. Then we may have to gather the clay, no matter what. Okay, another house. And the third one and the fourth one should do it. Alright, 8 planks should actually be enough as a starting point. I'll make some bricks. Fabric. I'm gonna build a park and I'm gonna try to do something really cool if I have space for it. Yeah, it looks like all of these trees are cut, so let's keep going. Store all those. Storm is coming. I'm gonna have to pull people out. But I can do that once the storm starts. I'm gonna move the trading post. This shelter. I'm gonna move there. Okay, I gotta. Alright. I will probably have to pull people out of the woodcutters' camps. We'll pull you out. Let's pull the 2 harpies out. That should be enough. Put another one into the stone. Well, stone's like the most valuable thing. I think I'm gonna put 2 in the meat gathering camp. Let's see what sort of trade routes we got. Leather, coal, can't really afford to sell any of that. Okay, we're fine. Making the bricks good. Okay, then I'm gonna put the house like that. Okay, then let's see if I can do the really cool thing, which is if I put these 4 houses together, they've changed it so that each house is technically a triangle and not a 4x4. It's only occupies 3 squares instead of 4. So if you arrange them in a pattern, you can have an extra space in the middle for each house, forming a square of 4, where I can put a beautiful park in there. Look at just how beautiful this looks. It's too beautiful for words. This little housing district right here. I love it. I absolutely adore that. Okay, we can make some more fabric, but you would have nothing to do. Oh boy, I guess we can make more planks. That's first choice. I kinda need to open glades and see if we have drizzle water and fertile soil. The greenhouse solves food for the run, and that I think is even more powerful than the workshop. Otherwise, I think the workshop is indeed a good choice. So yeah, I guess we have to mine up some clay because there's like nothing else to do. Wow, we can make some more planks. Now I think about it. Put the limit to 20. We're gonna need tons of planks, and it's okay to be a little more inefficient, even if I don't even know if I'm picking the workshop. So best to just make some more stuff and see what happens. Oh, isn't this housing district just the most amazing thing? I really want like the double ore and the double roots. The double leather, it's only 20% chance. I don't really care about that. Okay, more villagers. Ooh, we have lizards this run. How interesting. I like the idea of having 2 lizards and a human. They also bring some food we can eat and planks. I think it's better than the 2 amber. I can put the lizards into the trapper's camp. We're better at it. And then we should build another house. I might have to start farming that stuff just because, like, I need to put my villagers to work, even at cost of, like, not getting as much copper. If I go over the limit, it's -2 on the harpies. But if I put a lizard there and I go over the limit, then I favor the harpies. Everybody can still work. That seems good. That seems very good. Wait, no. Well, now the lizards are, but the lizard resolve drops super slow. So I think I'm gonna try a little, try to manipulate things a little bit. Yeah, high hostility. This way I can at least squeeze out a little more work. Oh, no, lizards don't use the boots. Ah. Wow, I guess that solves my happiness problems. Each lizard used a boot. Hopefully we get some orders about opening glades, you know, those would be fantastic. Okay, what else do we build? Might have to build a geyser pump. This is also why I ordered you to make more planks. The makeshift posts, might as well start building that. And I can, like, my workers have nothing better to do, they might as well pre-build another house for eventual, like, our population is still going to increase, and I'm just going to keep building basic houses for them. This way we have all these glades ready to go. And we need to open them. You know what? I think the northern sector is clear enough. Let's go towards the dangerous glade. I think I will open the dangerous glade, most likely. Like, I want to see our orders, of course, but as soon as we see that, I will pick all my other choices. Yeah, lizard resolve is low, but this is fine. And then I can put 2 humans into the stonecutter's camp, because now it's good to gather stone. Okay. We can stop favoriting the harpies. Let's look at our orders first. Deliver 5 purging fuel. That's easy. Need for jerky. I like the rewards, but the 5 purging fuel is pretty easy. I'll pick the known quantity there. Ah, complete any one dangerous forbidden glade event, you get Apothecary, which can make jerky, which is good. Ooh, that's too good, right? That's too good to not do. Okay. What else we got? Complete 3 glade events or sell goods worth at least 20 amber. Both pretty good rewards. Do we have any possibility to sell the goods anytime soon? Not really. 3 glade events. We're gonna do at least 2, right? So I'll do that. What else we got? 2 events by empathy. I can't pick this one yet until I open the glade, and that means I can't pick the next choice. That's fine. That's fine. So we gotta open glades, everyone. We're gonna swap the harpy back in to the camp. You human go, whoops, to this woodcutter's camp. Okay, the cornerstones. I think I just gotta decline it. Get the 10 amber, that's a guarantee. I want to see what my epic cornerstone is. Okay, this is interesting. The every glade event solved by making a decision as empathy lowers hostility. Okay. We could have a lot of empathy events just because there are so many, like, there's like double the number of events. Survivor bonding is also really good. But let's see what the events are. Because if you get 2 empathy events, I can do them. Getting like -40 hostility, like, basically nets me the win. And the question is just, how quick can I win at that point? That's a big deal. Okay. Let's not make anything else. We gotta open that glade, people. Zorg is here. We might buy some stuff from you. We'll see. Fabric and bricks especially could be valuable. You also have jerky. Need for jerky would have been pretty good, huh? But deliver the 5 purging fuel is like also super easy. Not too worried about that. Trying to decide where this group of woodcutters should actually work. Swap you out. I really don't have a better idea. Just like look over there. And I have a lizard free because that's how we're gonna... Oh wait, no, I have a harpy free. I guess the harpy can go into this woodcutter's camp. Come on. Alright, what do we got? We've got a hidden trader cemetery and a leaking cauldron. Leaking cauldron does have an empathy solution that I'm not sure I can actually do. Okay, hidden trader cemetery requires 30 amber and 15 packs of provisions to report. That's like never ever happening. Burning it down gives me a gazillion resources. Increases hostility a lot, but we can deal with that. It's not an empathy event though. Oh, if I can fix... there is drizzle water and there is fertile soil. Okay. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. And this is an area where I can build another hearth. Meaning I don't want to give up my things if possible. So I don't see us doing the 2 empathy. There's only 1 empathy anyway here. So I'm just going to do the ancient artifacts. We're going to get 5 from burning down this hidden trader cemeteries. So that's pretty easy choice. And then we can see what the last order is. Fell 50 trees in 5 minutes. This is harder to do than it sounds, actually. I don't know I could actually do that. I think I need like three woodcutters to do that. And I need like this would be easy if I had all the buffs from the normal mode of the game. But I have none of those production speed buffs. I don't have anything else to speed this up. I think I need 3 woodcutters. It's not worth it. It does give me wildfire essences though. The empathy event is back. I do quite like the rewards. Trading's also not terrible. But we're not going to be able to do that anytime soon. Let me see. Is there any way I could fix up... I don't think it's even worth it though. Even if I could... I need barrels, water skins, or pottery.
Hello.
I can buy barrels. I can buy 30 barrels. It'll take all my money, but we could do it. Then I have to invest all my wildfire essences. And I would get fertile soil, except I already have fertile soil. Really doesn't seem worth it. Burning this down, of course, gets me some resources that I could use. Slows down food production, but whatever. I just like order people to stop producing food. The only issue is I've got to get more planks, oil, sea marrow, or coal. I can't actually can't burn both things down at the same time. You, Zog, did not have anything that would help me. So I just have to make like 24 planks in the crude workshop. It's not really that much of a problem. What happens when I don't do these? Toxic ooze, -8 global resolve. Ugh, that's nasty. What if I don't do the... All goods are worth 50% less and +1 impatience. But I also don't want to deal with this hostility. We have time. Like, time's on our side. So I guess I should burn down the Hidden Trader Cemetery first. And then burn down the Leaking Cauldron. My blueprints, as good as the workshop is, the greenhouse will be critical with that fertile soil. Interesting. Trapper's camp, there's nothing for that. Ranch is very... Oh, the greenhouse can't actually produce stuff to feed the ranch. Never mind. The greenhouse makes mushrooms and herbs. Okay, ranch is also like a great building. It's one of the best food buildings in my opinion. But if I had a small farm and ranch, that'd be fun. But I already picked a greenhouse, and it's herbs and mushrooms, and you can't input those into the ranch. I have no other good way of getting those resources. With the mushrooms and herbs, we should be able to make pie. The lizards and the humans like. Then jerky, we can make that once we do the hurried expedition with the apothecary. We can make the jerky from the many meats. In fact, don't eat the meats, people. You can eat everything else except the meats. I'm sure we can find like another source of meat somewhere, even without the ranch. Stamping mill produces many good things for us. Flour, mushrooms can be used. We have copper. Yeah. Alchemist hut, artisan, granary, or tinkerer. Ooh. Pickle goods, only the lizards like it. Artisan can make coats for the humans and the harpies. And we do have leather. I'm gonna get fabric. Artisan could be the way to go here. I don't have to choose this one yet. Tinker is also not bad. The pottery. We do have clay. We have like infinite clay, effectively. Okay, lots of intriguing stuff. I'd like to put down a thing like here or something like that, but I also want. I'm gonna get parts from the Hurdy expedition, the Call to Arms. Good. Okay, so let's start with my favorite building in the entire game, the small warehouse. Let's do it right here next to the clay. Well, it should really be next to the fishing pond and a greenhouse eventually. So, greenhouse, we're gonna put like that. I think. Then the small warehouse should probably go like right there, honestly. Maybe like here, so that it's, yeah, maybe like there. And this one's really important. We should gather as much food as possible before this contaminated food thing kicks in. So let's order a whole bunch of villagers to go build the small warehouse and the other stuff there first. And then we gotta make the planks. And then I might buy some fabric and bricks from Zorg. And then this choice is probably going to be the artisan, but don't have to make that decision just yet. Oh, the ephemeral order. Yeah, we can't fell 50 trees. And empathy, I'm not going to pick this one yet. I don't think I'm going to pick the empathy one. I think I'm going to pick stacking amber. But no rush. Okay. Alright, we made our decisions. The drizzle geyser is going to be amazing. Also, we can get more people. Once we get more food. Oh, the cornerstone. Right. As good as calming the forest is, I don't see me picking the empathy event here. So let's just get the immediate effect. Survivor bonding does something right away. I think that's powerful. Increased movement gives a little more resolve. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so let's send Human a Harpy to burn down this Hidden Treasure Cemetery. That'll give us tons of fabric, which will be amazing. And 5 ancient tablets, which we can turn in and also sell some of that for money. Yep. Lots of you go cut down some more trees. Alright, Zorg's about to leave. We should buy... Let's see, we're probably not going to get the geyser pump and this up until we've cleared out the Hidden Trader Cemetery, I'm thinking. Because we need 24 planks and we're building 6. We're actually basically at the 24 planks. But then I need like a lot more to go, 9 more to build a geyser pump. So... I think I should spend all my money on bricks, actually. Well, I will get that stamping mill. What do I have to do to put that down? Okay. Bricks and planks. What I really need are planks. Do I even buy anything from you? could buy 3 bricks and 2 fabric just in case things don't finish and I get my greenhouse going as fast as possible. That could be a good idea. Then eventually I'm gonna get the artisan, but I'm not gonna get this up until we have these fabric. So fabric is also our longest term problem. I have no renewable source of fabric right now. Maybe I just split the difference. That seems weak. Let's buy a little more fabric. Okay, maybe I will buy that, and then I will sell 4 amber plus 1. Maybe not copper. Well, I don't want to sell resin either. 1 clay. Well, vegetable? No. Okay, what if I sold 4 clay? That seems fine. Okay. Alright, trader is gone. Gotta get those planks going. So then we can burn down the leaking cauldron. Get those resources too. Not so worried about food production. As soon as we get that greenhouse up, we basically solved our food. Just gotta stockpile meat in the meantime. Delicious meat. Okay, do we have enough planks? Yes, to burn this down. Excellent, excellent. So now I will pull out some more villagers to work on burning down the leaking cauldron. That means we can start stop harvesting the meat. There's no point. And then you can all just build more stuff. There are no good trade routes, right? I'm not selling my eggs. But maybe we make like a few packet of provisions, 6, just to have it. I suppose we can get the greenhouse built. Prioritize these roads. Build all this stuff. What is that? Oh, the hostility is going up. That's fine. One other thing to consider is we're not that desperate for hostility decreases on this particular map, just because there are so few of those. Like, we literally don't have any hostility events greater than hostility 2, which is another factor to consider. Everything needs planks. Okay, let's see. What should we cut down next? Well, I'm probably gonna want some space. What glade will we go for next? Maybe this one? I don't know. We need to open the small glades anymore. It would be good to maybe have a bit more space here in general. Like, in case I do want to build houses and stuff, we gotta have a pretty village. Not just good enough to have a... Not just good enough to win, you see. We have 48 copper. Yes. We've got to find something to make with all our copper. Alright, so we'll need to mine more clay right now. Let's have our villagers. Let's have our villagers... see what sort of trade routes are available. Nothing good, or nothing I can do. A little frustrating. One minute and then I'll have all these resources. We can build some roads over there, but then what do the villagers do? I'm gonna need to put villagers in the geyser pump and the greenhouse soon anyway. Like, as soon as we can get the planks produced. I guess I can do more chopping. Then put the lizard in there to chop. I'm gonna force the delivery after these planks. That should be enough to get the geyser pump going. Construct that geyser pump, everyone. Okay, lizard, good job making the packet of provisions. Not that we can use them, but you can go help build. Alright, let's put a lizard here. Or, yeah, I'm gonna upgrade a robot. 2 pipes, but we will get copper, and we can very easily make more pipes, even if it's not efficient. I think we want the robot workforce here. Put in a harpy. Start gathering some drizzle water as fast as possible. Then I'm gonna put 3 humans in and just start cranking out these mushrooms. Hostility has continued to increase, but we're about done with burning down the trader cemetery. Excellent. All right. So we can complete our hurried expedition. Get another blueprint. Get a apothecary critically. That's going to be an important building to get going. I think I'll pick the artisan. I think it makes the most sense. Plus, we can make barrels. We'll have copper. Tinker is real tempting, though. Real tempting, but there are a lot of buildings that can make tools. Whereas I feel like there are somewhat fewer buildings that can make Cloves. Well, the scrolls are good. Training gear is only good for lizards, right? Yeah. I'd rather have pottery than barrels. Pottery just uses like clay and fuel, which we have a lot of. Also like how quick the Tinkerer makes tools. Oh, this is tough. But I think we gotta pick the artisan to try to keep the harpies happy. We'll have another opportunity to make tools. Harpy house, I like that. Here's our ranch again. But we have the fundamental problem still. Can't actually use it. Brick oven. Biscuits. Only the humans eat biscuits. I would much rather have a source of pie. And only humans use incense. I can make some coal kind of inefficiently. I don't love this brick oven. Trapper's camp. Now, I might open another one of these Angel Clays next season and see if there's a large source of meat. Trapper's camp would be supreme in that case. So I'm gonna wait on this choice. Okay, I think we are starting to accumulate drizzle water. So let's get that mushroom production going. Because once we get the mushrooms, we can get more people from the large encampment and complete an order. We need way more planks still. I'm considering piping the crude workshop and building a storm collector. Alright, well the mushroom production is going. I think we're good for now, so I can kick this harpy out. I think the apothecary is the next most critical thing. And then a rain collector. Okay, we completed another event. Really need that mushroom as fast as possible. Alright, got some more workers. Also do like the idea of a small hearth here, but we just need like everything. Okay, let's do a apothecary next. Put all my extra villagers in near the warehouse just to get a little more resources. I actually think the rain collector is even more important. Just to be able to get that storm water. Because piping up the crude workshop will be so good. We need it. We should be able to survive the storm without having to use the boots. Right? Like, it's, we can also kick out enough woodcutters if we had to. You two, these two humans are gonna use the rain collector. Got ancient tablets. We can get 2 more people. Do I want the people now? Generally, yes. What would they do? Prioritize some pipes. How many parts do I have left? 2. Once I deliver the purging fire, I'll get more. Do one of these rewards give me parts? No. Maybe I should pick those parts at the start. I think I just want the people now, yeah. People now is generally better than people later. Put down their shelter. And I'll manipulate the resolve as needed. Okay, so this area I think is good. Cut down any more trees, should be over there. I don't want to deal with rotting wood. Put 2 lizards in the small trapper's camp. And now I get a few more people. Ooh. Do I take the 4 people with the pretty useless rewards, or 2 people with the far more useful rewards, especially the 6 bricks? I mean, more people is almost always just better. What would they do? There's a rain collector. They can gather more clay. I don't particularly care. I'm not getting the bonus anymore. Once we get the apothecary up, we can put 2 harpies in there. And they can make a lot of food for us. I do worry though. I think I'm gonna take the more people. More people is almost always just better. But I do worry a little. Get the stuff built. Got some more blueprints, right? Yeah, I was gonna decide before opening. A harpy house would actually be pretty good. They get a lot of resolve. So if I can't find any sort of trapping, then the harpy house will have to be the way to go. Don't open the... So we're gonna do it like this. Human in there. Get that storm water. Oh, why is your resolve low? Because the coats, the boots? Fine. Fine. I can put a lizard in here to like kind of fix it. Gonna have to do. Okay, activate the apothecary. We're gonna put 2 harpies in here. Get ready to pipe this thing up. Make the jerky from the meat and the wood. Got another home. Excellent. Still making pipes and planks. Artisan should be next. Or maybe the stamping mill should actually be next. Yeah, probably the stamping mill. Pipe that thing up. Making mushrooms. Very good. Four workers. Put 2 humans into the stone gathering camp. Any good trade routes? Herbs. But I feel like I need a food. But on the other hand, some trading is real good. I think we can survive without the food for a little bit. Build some roads, vanity roads. And harpies are using the boots and they're happy enough. Good. We should think about where we're going to put down our small hearth. I quite like it in this area. Like that. So that means we need to build like this. Something like that. Okay, forced delivery of these pipes. Done with the pipe production, people. Focus on pipes. Pipe up crude workshop. Okay, now that can be done. Once we pipe up the apothecary. Just gonna put it here to like mark it. Okay, make planks. Only got 6 planks. Stonecutter's camp. Plenty of stone you can cut. Then I need the stamping mill soon. Probably where the crude workshop is, actually. I don't know, everyone seems pretty happy. Despite the storm. think I have to make a choice on this order because I want to open 2 orders next turn. So, but we might see 2 empathy events. It's not impossible. Not impossible. Alright. Fishing, potential. We need more planks, most desperate of all. I don't know what to do with these villagers. Just like deal with the higher hostility. It's oh, but I don't want the rotting wood effect. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff to do for these villagers. Just build some vanity roads as always. Okay, now I can build the stamping mill. Oh, I don't have enough bricks. Whoops. What about more bricks? Alright, we are delivering the jerky. That should make everyone happy eating the jerky. Basically out of boots anyway, so whatever. Huh? Right, the rotting wood. I don't know why my brain keeps forgetting about it. What about the artisan? How close are we to putting that down? Not that close. Vanity roads it is. Oh, I can also put a harpy back in the earth. I don't need the lizard anymore. People are happy enough. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to end up having 2 idle villagers right now for no good reason. Unfortunately. I can have them pre-build some more houses. That's about the only useful task I can think of. Wait, did you make enough bricks? Why did you only make 2? Ugh, did I mess that up? Alright, whatever. Moldy grain seeds, that's not gonna do anything. Gain 1 lizard for every 25 eggs produced. That could be a good one. Water skins, selling it's not a bad idea just to get some money. Packet of building materials, you know, you sell 3 of these, it's not great, but it fulfills the trade route. Like if I were to pick the order for the trade route. These 2 orders could involve opening glades. However, the completing 2... Honestly, the rewards aren't even that good. I'm gonna pick the stacking amber. Okay, rebuild or salvage runes. Complete at least 1 event by corruption. Getting a carpenter and reinforced saw blades would be absolutely insane. Let's open a glade and see what we can get. I'm gonna need all hands on deck for this. This is why I got the extra people. Okay. Oh, right. I can't risk it. I can't risk. As much as I want that carpenter, I can't risk it. I'm just gonna open a Glade and see what we can do. Luxury goods might be good if I can get a building to make them. 10 parts would solve all my parts problem, plus 4 people is sweet. Alright, let's unpause and lose that potential for a really good time order. Alright, kick you out. Open glades. They both have open glades. Okay, well that one does. Okay, we're gonna open the glades. When's the next trader coming? 1 minute. Okay. Oh, gotta pipe up the jerky. Now I can favor one of them to gain some rep. Might have to do that. Okay. Alright, everybody open the glade. What do we got? We've got a Totem of Denial. This is nice to get because you can get the +3 global resolve. That is sweet. Definitely want to perform the ritual on that one. And then we've got a Petrified Tree. Also Stormwater Geyser. We could heal it. That's an empathy. We just need a lot of herbs. What else is here? No meat. Well, there's our herbs. And 5 Purging Fire. Speaking of Purging Fire, I actually do need the Blight Post. Huh. I don't like that petrification event. Healing this tree seems to be the way to go in performing this ritual. +3 global resolve, very strong. But a glade itself doesn't have any useful resources. I can't take the trapper's camp. Brick oven is interesting. I don't think it's the worst choice. The question is it better than the Harpy house? Harpies are like how you win, you know? Like getting a large population of harpies. But the brick oven, the biscuits would solve the complex food for humans. I would just much rather solve it with pie rather than biscuits. I feel like there's a lot of buildings with pie. The incense is also fine. I don't know. I think Harpy Home might be a little too niche. The brick oven does service the humans. Are my largest population by far. Also, lizards like it. I'll pick the brick oven. Alright, smokehouse. We have a pretty good way of making jerky. This produces pottery, meh. Very questionable. Butcher. And it's alright. Tool shop is, I think, the way to go. We can make pipes, we can make tools. We can make boots. Yeah, it's gotta be the way to go. Okay, we've got a lot we have to do. Once again, the small warehouse will not be able to come to our rescue. Okay, we need a dude to start the ritual as soon as possible. Also need to open this cache, and I need to do some trading. Yeah, I'll start selling the water skins to Smoldering City. We need to build some packets of trading materials. 1 round of that. We can use the mini copper we have to just build 3. I want to keep the Stonecutter's camp working. I think I have to keep the Small Trapper's camp working just to gather as much meat as possible. I don't know how I'm gonna like solve the meat problem after this, but I mean, there's grain there. I'll think of a way. I'll think of a way. Oof, none of these are good. There's nothing to rebuild and salvage. I guess I'd go luxury goods. We could get a blueprint for that. I want to know what the last order is. Deliver 50 ale and get a tavern. Could be the way to go if I could figure out a way to make ale. Okay, so let's take you out. You out. You 2 humans go perform this ritual on the Totem of Denial. Honestly, both Surprise Child and Multigrain Seeds are pretty useless. I'm probably going to decline it and like buy something from the trader. Then I want someone to open that cache. Those resources. These 2 harpies can do it. I have 1 villager who can like start the small warehouse. This is a small warehouse I might delete after I've unloaded everything here. Like, put it like that. Oh wait, I also need 1 villager to make the packet of building materials. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, wait for the trader to show up, and then we can figure out what to do from there. We're actually okay on jerky for a little bit, so I can free up a villager to do some other work. Lizards are happy. Excellent, excellent. Okay, come on, trader. Get over here. Okay, yes, old Orloff, you have planks. Yes, that is what I wanted above all else. You also have purging fire. You have a smelter? That would make the pie. That would solve a lot of my problems. Only problem is that smelter is real expensive. I also need to build a small hearth. Okay, the small warehouse is always priority number 1, so everybody should go deal with that. Then they can work on the small hearth and the stamping mill. Smelter, I believe, uses stormwater. It's 22. I do have the amber to support it, to buy it. I do have that income. I can just decline our current, like, I'm not gonna use these, so I'm gonna decline. Get some more amber. Then we can still buy up a good number of planks. I also want, like, a lot of the purging fire, because I don't know I can spare the workers to make the fuel. Purging fire is a pretty good investment. Plant fiber, not bad either. Don't really need parts. I'm sure we can, like, solve our parts problem a different way. Plus 5 purging fire will give me 3 more people. Why don't I buy, like, 5 purging fire right away and just get the 3 people and then go from there. Trying to get a very balanced trade deal. That's okay. This is it's almost there. Fine. This is fine.
Okay.
I think I will buy the smelter. Yeah, we're gonna build the small warehouse, and then we desperately need the small hearth. Not sure what's the other resources I really need right now, but let's start by buying. Wow, your planks are real cheap. I didn't realize they would be this cheap. Let's buy all that. I didn't pick harpy houses. I don't know which of these other items to buy. I might just buy all the boots. We'll see. Boots would up resolve, and it's nice for them to move quicker. It's just I can also make my own boots. I also need a few amber to trade, so I could sell off 2 of those plus 2 wood. That's pretty good deal. And I could buy 4 pipes to pipe up the smelter to really go crazy. Okay, I can do that later. This seems like the trade I definitely want to make right now. Then I have 6 builders. Oh, I don't have enough bricks. Ugh. Okay. So prioritize the small warehouse first, and then prioritize the stamping mill. And then we're going to need bricks in the stamping mill, and then we're going to go from there. Excellent. You don't have bricks, right? No. Let's put in 2 humans to make bricks. We're also gonna kinda need some, well, not really. Okay, we have open to cash, that's good. And we can sell off 3 packet of building materials. Guess we should make some more packet of provisions. We're gonna need them. Three Glade events completed. Excellent. We get 3 more people. I love it. And we get another blueprint. Monastery. It's literally my favorite. And almost an auto pick, except I saw the tinctuary here. We can craft barrels at the artisan. Oh right, ale needs grain, but it's okay. We got a decent amount of grain. The dyes are nice too. We have plenty of copper to make dyes. We could even make a little wine. The ale would allow us to do the cups and glasses. Oh wait, I need to have a tavern. Well, that's suddenly much less good. I have no way of actually serving the tavern. Well, I have a way to make incense, and monastery is one of the best buildings, in my opinion, in the game. Clan Hall is also interesting because you can get the extra gathering, and all meat-based complex foods give more resolve. It's also quite interesting. We could gather up a truly tremendous amount of copper. That does not help me. Okay, I don't have to make that choice right now. I don't have to make any of these choices right now. Let's just use our new villagers to crank out a artisan next. Start making coats. And of course we can put people into woodcutters camps. Trade route completed. Oh, that means I have more money to spend on fall off. $23. How do I get so much money? Probably buy more fabric from him. Okay. Stamping mill is gonna make the bricks, which will get us our small hearth set up. Once we have enough herbs, we will heal this tree. Destroy all stored wood. That's fine. We should be able to get the herbs in time, especially now we have this small warehouse. Don't see why we wouldn't be able to heal this tree. We can save our money for better things. I mean, I am kind of worried about the fabric situation. Especially because we're gonna get ready to make lots of coats. How much is like 20 fabric? 9? Okay. Let's just do that. I'll use the leather first. We also, I do want a fishing hut with those scales. Fishing hut, 2 parts, but we don't really need this warehouse. Maybe I should have bought 2 parts from him. I could also delete the. Oh right, the small trappers camp literally has nothing to do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put in some harpies to start making coats. Then I want the smelter, as we can. Stamping mill seems like it needs a pipe. Let's get that tool shop going. Where would be a good place for the tool shop? I did want to rebuild this area a little bit. Like, to do this. And then the, yes, I think this will do. Alright, so they, the 2 harpies got all the resources from that cache, so I'm going to heal this tree. I could sell 3 tools and complete my quest. Yeah, Beaverbrook, that seems worth it. Plus the price was reasonable. It wasn't the best, but it was, like, acceptable. Start by making a lot more bricks, and then we need that small hearth up on the right so that our food production can be truly efficient. And I'm gonna put a lizard into the tool shop to just crank out like 8 tools or something. We're gonna need plenty of tools. I know about the corruption, don't worry. We'll deal with it. I should probably put 2 people in to gather some rainwater. Like clearance water. And then I should probably build a blight post once I have enough bricks from the stamping mill. Then we can get more people from the large encampment. Okay, I'll put a lizard in there. I'm gonna send a lizard and a human to welcome our new brothers and sisters. We've completed... I don't know why we're getting so much happiness, but I'll take it. Humans don't even need to use coats. They're happy enough. Okay, our totem has been converted. So we now have a converted Totem of Nile, giving us +3 global resolve. We should be earning resolve points and all sorts of good stuff. Got a lot of jerky. Is nice. Still need to make planks. But we can do it here. What's the next highest priority? We're healing the tree. Gathering more clay and copper. I think the next highest priority is get the smelter. We're gonna need shelters for all our new arrivals. So let's start with 2 shelters like that. I don't know, we need all these roads, to be honest. Like, once we fix the tree, I don't know what else we would do there. In fact, this small warehouse has, like, no value anymore. Not really. I would much rather redeploy our villagers to clear out the right-hand side. Delete that small warehouse. And once I have free villagers, I want to send them fishing. Speaking of fishing, can we make... We can actually make some packet of crops. Might make a couple as bait. Before the fishing begins in earnest. Okay. Pipe up the stamping mill. I think I just want the more people. However, harpies and lizards are how I like get happiness. The humans, I need the religion set up for them. The monastery? I guess I should still just take the most people. I think I can get that monastery for the humans, and we're gonna win by making the humans super happy. Okay, wow, that's our plan. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
So that means I am picking the monastery here. We're gonna need a lot more stuff. Alright, got one house down. Just gonna put the houses over here for now. Alright, we gotta build another house. Gotta build a fishing post hut. Got 10 workers, surely that's enough to really get going. Alright, take away the limit on the bricks. Do I need like 2 greenhouses? If only temporarily? Because I can't seem to meet demand. And I do have some spare workers right now. There's no real harm in building 2 greenhouses. Just kind of duplicative. But duplicative may be just a thing right now. I might do this area a little differently. I might build like 2 benches, 4 benches. Ooh, I got a neat idea for how I can do my village. Alright, we'll put 1 of each race into the small fishing hut. Make the bricks, please. Make more mushrooms, please. Which means we're gonna need another person in the geyser pump. Oh, what is... I keep messing up the stamping mill. Okay, surely we have enough. There. My blight post. I almost forgot about the blight post. That would be bad. Fortunately, we're at a low enough difficulty that basically it doesn't really matter. Go like... Everybody go build a blight post. I have enough fuel because I purchased it. If I didn't have the fuel, I would be in some serious trouble. Also, we're happy enough to get another building. Cookhouse. Grill. Meh. Forest or something. None of this is very exciting. Provisioner. Definitely don't need that. Cookhouse can like make stuff to like increase happiness. I feel like this is a reroll. But I don't have a reroll. So I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna choose anything right now. Okay. Kick people out. No point in like we have the rotten wood thing and I kind of want the wood, so I'm gonna kick all the woodcutters out. You guys are using the bait, right? Or have you not delivered you haven't delivered the packet of crops? That's fine. Okay, if we stacking amber, that seems like a good thing because I want us to be able to produce the bricks super efficiently. Okay, so our smelter has been upgraded and we have a nice bench area. I'm gonna move a house over here and now we have a little cluster of houses with benches. How nice is that? I'm gonna build a row like that. Make everything look beautiful. Completed our event. I think we're gonna open this glade over here next season. Put 3 lizards in to fight off the blight. Then... Okay, you are gonna use the packet of crops and the bait to get the copperfin trout because we need this to make boots and tools. I need to put 2 villagers into the food workshop to make more planks. We're gonna need more. Gonna need that monastery at some point. Maybe where the trade post is. Oh no, no, no! This right here is a perfect space for a monastery. Okay, 5 workers. Not too much to do right now. Any decent trade routes? 4 packet of building materials for 10? Actually, a phenomenal deal. No, we have to use... I don't know, I want to use up the copper. The bricks... We have a very efficient way of making bricks. I think that's the way to go. Okay. So we're gonna burn all those blight posts down. Harvest some more stuff. There's a storm geyser, which we could theoretically use. So might as well build a road there. I don't know if I'm actually gonna use it, but it's possible. And start making boots. Like, I'm gonna pipe up this tool shop no matter what. Oh, I should put a harpy back in to make some more jerky. Like, the jerky is gonna run out, but we might as well make as much of it as we can. Oh, we need some more packet of provisions to actually be able to trade. Use the herbs for that. Speaking of herbs, one of these greenhouses should make herbs and the other can make mushrooms. So I guess I do need the 2 greenhouses after all. Alright, clear it out. All the things. Why is the bite rot like going up so slow? I am a little curious about that, but it's fine. What can the villagers do? I am out of stuff for them to do. Like a second stonecutters? No, I don't have the parts for it. Don't I have some other buildings? I'm smelter. Okay, so smelter and a brick oven. Right. The brick oven could be used to make that incense. I think the brick oven might be the way to go. Although a smelter makes the pie. But the lizards already have a type of food, so in the brick oven, I bet uses drizzle water. So I spent $22 on that smelter for no reason. I regret. I do have a lot of lizards. Giving them pie, not the worst. We can still make incense from the brick oven, like, I'll still be good. So maybe we do the smelter first. A brick oven needs clearance water. That's unexpected. But all right. We can deal with all this. We could do a smelter next to the. Next to the monastery. bit unusual, but I do like this direct path though. I don't want to get rid of that. Where else can I put the smelter and still have things look pretty? Next to the tool shop, that probably makes the most like logical sense. Alright. Wow. Apparently we need more pipes. Oh wait, I need to make more packet of building materials. I'm sorry. Okie doke. Can at least make copper bars for now. More packet of building materials, please. I have 2 villagers, nothing better to do. Well, 1 can burn down some more blight rot. No, you can't? Okay. It's fine. How am I like... How is the clay getting used up so quick? I have a very efficient... Huh. Who knows? Make some flour, please. We do need flour. We are accumulating a great deal of skills in sea marrow. Excellent. Are we finally out of meat? We might be. Go back to making boots. I got 2 workers with literally nothing to do. Maybe we should make a few dye from the copper just so we can have some. You never know when that could come in handy. Guess I can really only sell 1 of the packet of building materials, but that's still fine. That's still a good chunk of income. Or, quite frankly, very little work. And then we can put down a brick oven. That'll give them people something to do. Quite like the idea of a brick oven next to the next to the small hearth to the right, but it's okay. We'll just put down the brick oven in the standard location. This again surprisingly uses Clarence water. I'm actually running out of wood, finally. Might be good to make a few coal. And transition to making pie. Gonna put 2 villagers to make some coal. And then we're gonna go from there. Yeah, I know we're low on fuel. We got 5 coal. That's gonna be enough. So don't freak out, people. Right. I don't know. I want to make training gear. We just need the storm to end. Then I am going to dump people into the woodcutters. Open the next glade, and we're gonna go from there. What do we got? Calming water. Wow, okay, so normally calming water hostility is reduced by 10 points every time you use 150 units of watering rain engines. We're definitely using a lot of watering, a lot of rain engines, and we can get that hostility maybe down like 20, 30. It's okay. Woodcutter's Prayer. Normally, this is pretty much a never pick because you don't have enough fuel. However, for once, we actually have no fuel. I kind of like the idea of I just want to do the Woodcutter's Prayer because this never actually becomes like pickable usually. I'll pick the serving ale because there's no guarantee I can get a tavern, but I have a monastery and there's a chance I can at least brew ale. The next order is about a clan hall, deliver 50 training gear, or complete 12 trade routes. Well, we have a way to make training gear. Well, trade routes isn't that hard. It's just some of these deals are like terrible. I kind of want to see if I can maybe luck into a guild hall. That would be ideal. But I am going to pick the Woodcutter's Prayer. That's just, it never aligns for you to pick that. And for once, it does align. So I'm very excited to try it. Plus, we are technically making just a little more fuel from the brick oven. Okay. Micro these villagers just a little bit. Why are the lizards not sufficiently happy? I know why the humans are. I'm not letting them use the coats. Alright, what do we got? We've got a ancient shrine which we can excavate for some reputation. I like that. We've got a large abandoned cache. Does have 50 meat. I might have to crack it open just for that meat. We've got a large destroyed caravan with stuff I don't need from it. Sending you to the Citadel is the way to go. We'll have enough money in 10 turns to be able to do that. Just need to make packet of provisions in the meantime. We can do with herbs. Okay, so that's not a problem. And then this thing we can excavate using, honestly, tools is the way to go. So not making boots, go make tools. Yeah, once we have the tools, we can excavate this, and that'll get us a little more happiness. There's also a lot of things we can use tools on in this region to excavate and make money. The large trapper's camp would have been nice here to get the drizzlewing nest. Yeah, this is gonna be a good glade for completing getting reputation. Alright, let's start with the small warehouse once more. I'll put it... Is that a... What kind of geyser is that? Drizzle again? I don't need a drizzle geyser. Another one. I'll start with the small warehouse right there. Everyone else, chop chop. Okay, we have a good chunk of flour now. I want that pie going very soon, but I want to pipe it up, of course. I might need a little training gear just to open that stuff. Okay, okay. Let's let the villagers build the roads, and then we will go from there. Might even open a forbidden glade next. Deal with 2 forbidden events. Okay, let's see. How is the production here going? It's fine. Wow, our wood has like skyrocketed. Why need a 3rd greenhouse? No, that's too absurd. Even I think that's too absurd. Is it? Like just temporarily to make a lot of herbs so I can build my packet of provisions? Is it really that absurd? I'm not sure it is that absurd. We can always take the humans out as we need to. Packet of provisions. Let's just put a lizard in there to gradually make some. Gotta get those tools going. Alright, how's the coat production? It's going well. Stamping mill is also going well. Let's focus on the bricks. I am going to also get this 2nd geyser pump up. Don't really need coal as a fuel source. It's just like we don't need to worry about efficiency of fuel. Well, not with the +1 wood production. Not enough clearance water, that's fine. Alright, do I have enough to build another robot? No. So we're gonna have to staff you with maybe 2 lizards to gather some water for a little bit. And then... Actually... Let's put 2 lizards here. I wanna cut through that way. Okay, Zorg. Some farming stuff I don't need. I might just buy up your meat, buddy. Meat and fabric. Something like that. We are starting to run a little low on jerky. Can't buy up too much though. But I can just use... what's the negative effect of this? Traders will not be available. That's annoying, but I can deal with that. I can deal with that. But I can buy the stuff from Zorg later. Doesn't have to be this second. Alright, 2 lizards into the thing. The geyser. The storm geyser. Getting another reputation point. So I have to pick something here now. Honestly, this stuff just doesn't excite me. What about a forester's hut? Getting a little resin and crystallized dew. I don't need crystallized dew because I have copper, and resin is for the coats, except I can get the dyes to make coats. Really, it does seem bad. Maybe the cookhouse for porridge is like one extra thing I can make to make the humans happy. Alright, provisioner, we already agreed. That's... Maybe I should have picked that last time, just to make the packet of provisions a little more efficiently. Manufactory, can make the fabric a little more efficiently. Rain mill. Also, meh. Druid's hut can make oil, but I've solved my fuel problems. And I don't need a source of tea. This is all also bad. I guess I just picked a provisioner to make those packet of provisions slightly more efficiently. I'm gonna put the provisioner here. Okay. Yeah, we definitely have to excavate this ancient shrine. If you don't do that quick enough, you lose a whole bunch of villagers. Oh, and my fishing is done. Excellent. That means I have a gazillion more scales to make boots. We also have a lot of sea marrow, I believe, in case we need it. And critically, we get 3 more villagers. So, more chopping. And we can make them build a monastery now. Trade route completed. Excellent. thinking I buy the 50 meat from Zorg. Can I scrounge up some more random supplies for you, buddy? I could sell some of my packet of building materials, packet of crops, sea marrows. Still potentially useful to finish some events quicker. How much is it worth? 31? That's pretty good. I don't hate selling a little sea marrow. I gotta sell like a good chunk of it. That's fine. Gotta sell something worth 20. Or 2 things. Here, why don't you have 2 coats? Coats are still kind of valuable. Why don't you have 1 extra sea marrow? But throwing a plank for us. In fact, I want to buy a few planks from you. What if I sold you more sea marrow? I'll say copper. Excellent. Let's make a few packet of provisions. Enough to be able to do the quest. Okay, let's force the delivery of those tools so we can get the excavation done. Pipe up the pies. The pies very important. Oh, now we have a nice sea marrow trade route and a copper trade route. I guess I just do the export to get that done.
Hello.
Yep. More villagers, excellent. I'm just take the more villagers for. You can also build a shelter. Then I'm gonna send 2 of them to excavate. Surely we will have delivered the tools in time. I want a path open. Wow, the herb production actually cannot keep pace with demand. That's crazy. Really need to set it up so that the humans can get their things. And be happy. Okay, that should be enough packet of provisions. We're gonna need incense using the herbs and wood. And the monastery is getting built. Should be able to complete the large destroyed caravans soon enough. Pie is getting made. I'm actually gonna stop the lizards from eating it for a little bit. Because next year I'm gonna like try to pump the happiness, the resolve, and get everybody super happy. So we gotta carefully portion out the resources. I'd probably lay off the herb production for a little bit. How's the mushroom production? It's like just keeping pace with production. With demand, rather. Don't think we need more flour. At least for a little bit. Trade route completed. Excellent. In the interest of like trying to do more trading.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that caravan event. Put a harpy into the apothecary. Smelter. Tool shop. We are out of the ability to make tools. Sounds about right. Make boots. I might just make the copper bars a little more inefficiently. And also, I need 2 villagers to gather some clearance water. A third one free to build some stuff. So I have so much wood, I actually don't need to gather more right now. It's unusual, but I can free up my villagers for other more pressing tasks. Like making some more jerky. Making more bricks. I might just make the copper bars a little less efficiently than the smelter, because the smelter needs to be busy making pie. And we need a lot of tools, like so many tools. Tinker, grain mill, lumber mill, brewery. Brewery is necessary for serving ale, so I think the choice is pretty simple here. You have ale. We need copper bars. Okay, after this, make some more copper bars. Got the monastery. We can put 3 people in the monastery. But I don't think it will do enough until I get more more incense and stuff. So let's put 2 lizards to make incense. I got some more villagers. Actually really hard to find stuff for these villagers to do. Something like that. Just build some roads, man. I guess I did need 3 greenhouses cranking out the herbs to meet demand. Okay, well, what I could do is build a... I don't think I want the cookhouse. Well, I gotta put down the brewery soon. Put it down right here, next to a monastery. No, oh, I have to destroy the. I have destroyed that beautiful road, but I think brewery right next to the monastery is a little too thematic. Okay, we should be able to survive the storm very easily. Then next season, we're gonna like crank out the, crank it up. And I might open like a dangerous glade and a forbidden glade and try to like push to a victory. I just want to like stash up a lot of the luxury resources and be ready. Alright, lizards can also eat the pie again to keep themselves happy. I don't think I'm going to be able to do enough trade routes to matter. And I do want to now finally take advantage of the rotting wood to clear out towards some, like this Forbidden Glade, for example. Because I don't care about the wood income anymore. Okay, I'm gonna put you in there, lizard, to fight the blight. You can go there. I know lizard resolve is low, but it should be fine. Once they eat their pies, they'll be alright. Don't need to gather the stormwater. Put one more in to fight the blight. And then I'm gonna put a woodcutter down south. Yeah, I got 2 lizards fighting the blight. It'll be enough. Okay, 43 herbs. Surely that is enough. Or at least a bit. Okay. Kick some villagers out of the greenhouses and... Oof, okay, we have too many Too many unhappy villagers. It's fine. Alright, we probably have enough bricks finally. Make some copper bars. Even if it's a little less efficient, that's quite alright. I can send 2 villagers to open this medium abandoned cache, get that money. Okay. Now, I think 3 villagers making herbs and 3 making mushrooms should be okay. At least enough for a bit. Okay, completed the abandoned caravan event. Excellent. Need more planks. Where is my crude workshop? Right there. Make planks, everyone. Okay, let's get the humans ready. Allow them to use coats. $55 herbs. Good, good. 83 jerky. 112 coats. I feel like we are at the critical mass point of this game. So we need to staff the monastery now. A lizard, a human, and another human in there, I'm thinking. Just 1 human left in the stamping mill should be fine. Wow. Everyone's so happy even in the storm. Completed another event. Butcher, distillery. Kiln, tinctuary, none of this is like really gonna help me. I only need 1 harpy there. Got money. Excellent. Yeah, I know about the blueprint. Okay, let's see. Value added tax or surprise trial, neither of which does anything. Ooh, ultimate challenge. Cut through the forest to discover 1 forbidden glade. I was gonna do that anyway. So that's easy. Alright. Sure, I'll sell a little jerky. We're gonna get a lot of money. I'm gonna try to buy from some more trade routes. Barrels. We can make barrels. If we had planks, which we don't, but it's okay. Let's open this forbidden glade. And everyone else, keep at it. And we'll see who the merchant... Oh, Souther the Ancient. Maybe I should just call him right now. Yeah. No need to wait. I want his stuff. $54 mushrooms. Maybe we do make a few more flowers. It makes me feel like we don't need that many more mushrooms. Alright, let's buy up all the supplies that will make people happy. Along with some fabric and planks. And then I will sell you one. I'll sell you one coat. No, I might buy coats from you. I'll sell you one. No, not pie. Pie is gonna get used the most. I don't know what I sell you, man. One copper? Alright, fine. One coat. We're least likely to buy that from you. Alright, let's open this glade, people. I know I have all these villagers with nothing to do, but... Ah, that trapper's camp would be nice here. What do we got? We've got a scribe. We can make scrolls that we can't use. We've got some more caches that we can open for to help win. We've got a threat that is a lightning catcher. If we can fix it, which we have the tools for, we could get +1 Queen's Grace. Then we have a dark gate that we need 3 wildfire essences to deal with. We have 0 wildfire essences. And basically no way to get more. Also don't have the luxury goods. None of these are luxury good productions. I'm just trying to think, can I win? Like, yeah, 50 pottery. I could make just a few more pottery. I also have some tea and stuff that I can buy. Do any of these have pottery or anything? No? Alright, this lightning catcher seems like a really good one to do. Seems pretty easy. And it would just give Queen's Grace. Ideally, I don't use the tools because if I have enough tools, I can get a 2.75 reputation, which is good. I'm just thinking, like, maybe I could just not do the Dark Gate. I mean, you can't let it kill 10 villagers. If I were to perform the ritual, we could get the pottery. And the pottery would let me do fixing the lightning catcher. And I feel like the pipes would be better. Because 2 pipes is, or 2 copper is 3 pipes. Yeah, so we can make... Oh, I'm messing this up. Okay. We can make 36 pipes to fix up the lightning catcher. Then we have tools to fix up the other things. And we do have to perform the ritual, but we can buy some tea from you. Souther buddy, we're gonna lose a villager. That's pretty much to be expected. We'll start with this. And 22. There's also herbalist camp, don't really need that. Tincture, don't need that. We will also get my favorite small warehouse, except I don't have enough. Except if I delete the fishing hut, I will have enough. Also some meat here. It's decent. So we will put down the small warehouse right here, perhaps. And then make everybody focus building it. And then the tool shop, I'm going to crank it all the way up. We need these tools and we need the pipes and everything. Also going to let you use the scales to make more copper bars. Put another lizard in here, focus on the copper bars. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to kick a villager out of woodcutting. Lower that hostility, get everybody super happy, and then we're gonna go from there. Yeah, none of this is good. I'm just gonna decline that cornerstone again. And let's see if we can win this year. It's an aggressive move, but I feel like it's possible. Also pull some villagers out to help. I mean, I don't hate making like a few barrels just to have another trading option. Alright, well, we're gonna have to do the ritual in the Dark Gate. No other choice there. Lizard Builder has died. I'm sorry, but there is no choice there. We can open some of these smaller caches while we wait for everything else to get ready. Newcomers are almost here. Excellent. You don't have ale, do you? I could just call the next trader. We have 62 gold. Amber, whatever it's called. Just like... There's also a small warehouse here that I don't really need. Okay, so I have to pick something on this list. Distillery, I guess. Alright, now we're getting some more interesting things. A market. Or a temple. Quite like the market. The tea we can use to make the harpies very, very happy. And we can actually make tea, but I might as well buy out the rest of your tea. And I'll buy out the rest of your planks and fabric. Here, I have an extra coat. And then we can see who the next merchant is. Maybe after I open a couple of these caches. Be a little careful using the pottery. Miguel. I bought 50, so it should be enough. Wait, yeah. So I bought 50 plus the 40. It's gonna be 90. We should have more than enough. Excellent. I'm just gonna take the most newcomers. They're equal. In which case, I'm gonna take the most humans and harpies because I think those are the people I can make the happiest. Let's put down 2 shelters. Make some fabric too. Yeah. Let's lower the hostility a little. How's the tool shop going? On the pipes? Could be faster, but it's what we got. How's the... Ooh, I'm actually out of fuel. Okay, never mind. I have to put more villagers in here to get more fuel. Maybe not hostility. Hostility 4 should be enough. But the beauty about this, that need for fuel, or whatever it's called, the Woodcutter's Prayer, is I'm gonna get my fuel so quick, it's gonna be absurd. Got another reputation point. We only need 4 more. Need for leisure should get me 1. Okay. Maybe I just build a second tool shop and really like focus this strat, you know. Because our rate limiting factor right now is we can't make the tools quite quick enough. Okay, this should be enough pipes. I do still need to finish the Dark Gate. I'm gonna put 2 villagers in here. We'll use the planks and the copper to make more tools. That'll be 2 more. 2 more reputation. And yeah, I think we will be able to win this year. Another blueprint. Harpy House. Could be just the way to go. Never got my luxury good production. We would need a lot of fabric. Don't have enough, but it's okay. I have enough pipes to pipe you up too. Yes. Rank it up. Some more trading opportunities. Sell some herbs. I mean, we're not even going to be able to do these quests on time, I don't feel like. You know, this is a little too slow. I'm going to call the next trader. Hope they have some pottery or something to really speed things along here. You don't have any pottery to speed things along. Ooh, long-term contract. Workers who are assigned to a workplace that matches their comfort specialization receive an additional +2 resolve. Yes, I'll take that. Build a market and just like put the teeing. Make the win by happiness through 2 of those points, and then we can make enough tools for win. Okay, that's got to be the right thing to do. I'm gonna need more planks. Sure, 35 planks. 50 T, why not? Build another little courtyard. Oh, but I don't have the flowers to put in the middle. I guess courtyard's not gonna be the way to go there. Alright, put down the market. Excellent. Get that built, and then put 2 harpies in there. We can put a lizard. Once we get that market down, we can put a lizard in the ancient herb just to give a little more happiness. Maybe I should just buy some tools from the list to like speed things along. I need 48, which is a lot. And lizards have capped out on their happiness. You guys can also make more pie now. Okay. If I bought 12 more tools, which is admittedly pretty much all of my remaining money. I could just open the next cache and we just win right now before the storm even like hits us. I love it. I love it. Don't even need these woodcutters. Everyone's, except the lizards, are super happy, and the lizards were happy for long enough time. For long enough. I'm gonna buy some blight fuel just in case. Just in case there's some sort of shenanigan. Now we have a driving village. How exciting. When we didn't even end up fixing the lightning catcher. I guess I never needed to do the dark gate and kill my villager. But that's unfortunate. That'd be a ultimate Queen's Hand challenge, huh? Win without losing a single villager on any of your villages. That'd be quite the challenge. Okay, I feel like this run we got super lucky at the beginning where opening that first glade gave us a geyser pump and a greenhouse, like solving food problems for the entire run. And then it just like, we just won. And the year 5 victory, I think was helped by the untapped wealth drizzle forest mystery during the drizzle season. We got a lot of copper from that, allowing us to use the smelter and the tool shop to make all the tools we need to open these 2 caches. which we will have completed in 20 seconds, and then we just win. Oh, there was some more purging fire back there. I didn't even see that. And we would have won through reputation even if I didn't open this other cache. I love it. Oh, I can't look around my village? Okay, we gotta remember that for next time. I just wanted to show off, like, you know, we got our starting zone, we've got our little courtyard with the park in the middle, got our second group of houses with benches, the monastery next to the brewery, and then we got, what other buildings were critical? Getting that timed order about opening a dangerous glade and fixing it and getting the apothecary up was great to make the jerky. That fed the harpies and the lizards for pretty much the entire run. The smelter ended up being, I think, a good purchase, but even if I didn't purchase that, I could have used the brickyard to make the humans happy. It is kind of unusual to see, like, the win through human reputation, because they're usually pretty hard to make, like, fully happy, but we lucked out. We had a lot of humans, and we had the resources for them, so yeah. Fantastic stuff. And let's see what else we got. We've got a fishman. Okay, I can tell you right now, I'm not doing that. I am not doing no orders on this mode. We could do a coastal grove on the ominous presence. That would be much more reasonable. And then we get more question marks this way. Hopefully better question marks. So, thank you for watching. Until next time.